class 9th. In the previous class, we have discussed two problems on the equation of motion, two numericals, equations of motion we have discussed, and consequences, inertia and its type we have discussed, exercise 3b. Even if any problem is left in 3b, you can clarify. It is a theoretical exercise. Today we will start linear momentum. Linear momentum means momentum is the product of mass and velocity. Momentum denoted by P, mass and velocity. Unit of mass is kg and velocity is meter per second. So unit of momentum is kg meter per second. Linear means motion in a straight line. Motion in a straight line. Kg meter SI unit, kg meter per second, and CGS unit is gram centimeter per second. Change in momentum. Change in momentum is initial momentum minus final momentum. Initial momentum, final momentum minus initial momentum. Clear? So delta P is equal to delta mv or delta v. In this case, say if the body is moving with a velocity u, body is moving with a velocity u, initial velocity u meter per second, final velocity m meter per second. Change in momentum P is equal to m into v minus u. So if the velocity changes, say in case of the atomic particles moving with the velocity comparative to the velocity of the light, it was observed that the mass of the particle does not remain constant. The mass gets converted into energy and energy gets converted into mass. In that case, the momentum changes when the speed of the body becomes equal to the speed of light. It remains same in the case when the mass remains constant. When the velocity of the moving body is very, very less than the speed of light in air, that is 10 to the power 8 meter per second. Second is rate of change of momentum. Whenever the word comes, rate comes. Rate of change of momentum. Rate of change of momentum. As I said, initial velocity, initial momentum, mu, final momentum, mv. Change in momentum, is equal to m into v minus u. Whenever the word comes rate in change of momentum means m into v minus u upon m into v minus u upon t. It is the rate of change of momentum, or we know that v minus u is equal to a. So rate of change of momentum, momentum is equal to quantity is equal to A, ma, or it is equal to the force applied. F is equal to. This is the derivation for the second law of rate of change of momentum. Clear? Thus when a force acts on a body, rate of change of momentum of body is equal to the product of mass of body and acceleration produced in due to the force, provided that the mass of the body remains constant. Clear? Alternative method also uses it. It is good method and easy for you. Newton's second law of motion, same way. F is equal to m into A. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Greater the mass, greater the force will be applied. Greater the acceleration, greater the force will be required or applied on a moving body. On the basis of experiment, Newton concluded that acceleration produced in a body by a given mass is directly proportional to the force applied. When we plot a graph in between acceleration and force, it gives constant line. Gives a constant line when we produce a when we plot a graph in between acceleration and time, it gives a constant and that is equal to the mass. Yeah? So directly proportional to the mass and force and mass. Second case, plot a graph in between force and mass. Will also have a straight line acceleration. So F is directly proportional to mass and F is directly proportional to acceleration. This we have to remember. So the constant of proportionality K can be used and it is equal to 1. Now CGS and SI unit of the force mass is equal to kg and A is equal to meter per second square. It is said to be 1 Newton. 1 Newton is the force by which force acts on a body of mass kg produces an acceleration of 1 meter per second square. In the same way, in the CGS system, 1 dyne is the force which acts on a body of mass 1 gram produces an acceleration of 1 centimeter per second square. Relationship between Newton and dyne. 1 Newton is equal to 1 kg into 1 meter square. Relationship between Newton and dyne. Newton and dyne. 1 Newton is equal to 1 kg into 1 meter per second square. 1 kg 1000, 1 meter into centimeter 100 is equal to 1 Newton is equal to 10 power 5 dyne. 1 Newton is equal to 10 to the power 5. Relationship between SI and CGS unit. Second law of Newton in terms of rate of change of momentum, I have proved delta P upon delta T. Delta is the minor changes, F is equal to ma, or we can write F is equal to ma and delta P minor change in the momentum upon minor change in time. So delta P upon delta T can be written as, by keeping the mass constant, m delta V upon delta T, F is equal to ma remains the constant. So according to second law of Newton, the rate of change of momentum of a body is directly proportional to the force applied on it, and the change in momentum takes place in the direction in which the force is applied. Direction in which the force is applied. In the same way, the force is applied. There's explanation they have said, when the force is applied, the acceleration should be there in the same direction in which the force is applied. Delta P upon delta T, it can be written as delta M V upon delta T. It is observed that the mass of the particle increases with the increase in velocity, but it becomes perceptible only when the velocity of the moving object becomes equal to the velocity of the light, that is 3 to the 10 power 8 meter per second. Only we can consider in that case, otherwise it remains always the constant. Two conditions are needed: when the velocities are much smaller than that of the light and when the mass remains constant. Yeah. First, to obtain Newton's first law from the second law by putting F is equal to 0, A is equal to 0. This means body not acting upon by external force does not change its state or rest of uniform motion where there is no force. Example of second law of motion in daily life. When we apply the force, body starts to get accelerate. For example, hitting a cricket ball, hammering a nail, hitting the ping pong ball by a racket. So required momentum is imparted by the body by applying a force large magnitude to a short duration. On the other hand, the following examples of momentum moving body is brought to zero large duration as due to the effect of force. Several examples they have given. While catching a ball, the cricketer withdraws his hand with the ball. See, as he has to take the catch, he never do like this. He hold the ball and take it away to bring it to rest position. Second example they have given. Athlete often lands on the sand or foam where taking a high jump. So when the athlete has to take the high jump, because its foot comes to rest almost instantaneously, very short interval of time, so very large force extended on the floor on the feet. So on the, when he lands on the sand or foam, his feet push and same distance where the time duration. So he takes longer steps and he has to stop at where he has to take the long jump and he resists. So the body comes in motion and high jump can be taken. When a glass falls on the hard floor, they break, but do not break when they fall on the carpet, because glass falls on a high floor, comes to rest almost instantaneously, very short time. Floor exerts a force on the vessel, so it breaks. But if the force on carpet, time duration in which the force comes to rest increases, so the carpet or the sand, less force exert on the vessel. Same way as the feet and same way on the glass which is left on the floor or on the sand. Yeah, takes less time, so the less resistive force acts on a body. There are direct formula based questions we have given in exercise. Solved examples you have to do in your fair copies. 3C exercise or theoretical questions you try. If any question you won't be able to answer, you can call me, I'll answer it. Numericals, I'll do for you. First numerical, body of mass 5 kg moving with a velocity of 2 meters per second. Calculate the linear momentum. Direct formula based questions these are. These are directly formula based questions. Don't leave any numerical, either it is solved or unsolved. Through demonstrations, just see. Exercise 3C numericals. Question number 1. A body of mass 5 kg moving with a velocity of 2 meters per second. Linear momentum. P is equal to m into v. Mass 5 kg and velocity 2 meters per second. 10 kg meter per second. Question number third. A force 15 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. Force 15 Newton. Force 15 Newton acts on a body of mass. Force 15 Newton acts on a body of mass 2 kg. M 2 kg. Calculate the acceleration produced. You know that F is equal to m into a, or a is equal to f upon m. F force and 2m. A is equal to 7.5 meter per second square. Check answer. Question number 5. Question number 5. Calculate the magnitude of force which, when applied on a body of mass 0.5 kg, produces an acceleration of 5 meter per second square. Acceleration 5 meter per second square. You know that formula F is equal to m into a. Mass 0.5 into 5 will become 2.5 Newton. Check. Question number 7. Question number 7. Force X on a body force X to 10 seconds on a stationary body of mass this. Force X to be ceases. Body moves to a distance of 100 meters in 5 seconds. Velocity 100 meter in 5 seconds. 20 meter per second. Calculate the velocity required. First part. Velocity required. Acceleration produced by the force V is equal to U plus AT. What is the final velocity? 20. Initial velocity, stationary body 0. Acceleration time they have given 10 seconds. 10. So we can write 10A is equal to 20. A is equal to 20 upon 10. 2 meter per second square. Please check second answer. Second answer is this. Now, magnitude of force F is equal to third part. F is equal to m into a. Mass how much? 100 kg. Acceleration 2. So it will be 200 Newton. Please check. 200 Newton. Now, question number 8. नहीं करना चाहिए. 8 you see just velocity time graph they have given. Figure 3.11 shows the velocity time graph of particle of mass 100 gram moving in a straight line. Calculate the force acting on a particle. Force acting on a particle. For the force we should have force is equal to question number 8. Force is equal to mass into acceleration. Mass they are given. Mass how much? 100 gram. 100 upon 1000 kg हो गया. Acceleration नहीं मालूम. तो E is equal to V upon T. Velocity 20 minus 0. 20 minus 0 upon कितने समय में 5 seconds. 4 meter per second square. So calculate the force. Force is equal to mass हो गया 100 upon 1000 into 4. 0 0 0 0 cancel. Force is equal to 4/10 और 0.4 न्यूटन। चेक करिए, ग्राफिकल क्वेश्चन ऐसे आप देख के डर जाएंगे। डू इट। नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, क्वेश्चन नंबर 10। क्वेश्चन नंबर 10, force acts for 0.1 second on a body of mass 2 kg initially at rest. Force then withdrawn force acts for 0.1 second on a body of mass 2 kg initially at rest. So V is equal to question number 10. V is equal to U plus AT. U0 V2 और A they are given A/10. Time 0.1 1/10. So we can write A/10 is equal to 2, A is equal to 20 मीटर पर सेकेंड स्क्वायर। एक्सेलरेशन हो गया। फाइंड द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ फोर्स। F is equal to M into A। मास कितना बच्चे लोगों? 2 kg और एक्सेलरेशन 40 न्यूटन। ठीक है। सो क्वेश्चन नंबर 12, क्वेश्चन नंबर 12, सी केयरफुली 12। A car of mass 480 kg, 480 kg, mass 480 kg. A car of mass was moving at a speed of 54 km per hour. 54 km per hour. (54 into 5/18). 18 3 are 54. U is equal to 15 meter per second. ठीक है। इनिशियल वेलोसिटी आ गया 15 मीटर पर सेकेंड। स्टॉप बाय अप्लाइंग द ब्रेक्स इन 10 सेकेंड्स। फाइनल वेलोसिटी 0 हो गई, कार स्टॉप हो गई। कैलकुलेट द फोर्स अप्लाइड बाय द ब्रेक्स। First of all, V is equal to U plus AT. V0 initial velocity 50 और A नहीं मालूम। टाइम, how much time it got to rest? 10 seconds. Got to rest in 10 seconds. minus 15 is equal to 10A और 15/10। 5 3 are 15, 5 2 are 10। A is equal to negative retardation 3/2 meter per second square. Negative sign shows retardation. What is retarding? Now calculate the force applied by the brakes. F is equal to mass into acceleration. मास कितना है? 480। एक्सेलरेशन -3/2। ये हो गया 2 से 240, 24 के 72, 720 न्यूटन। नेगेटिव आएगा यहाँ लिखिए नेगेटिव साइन shows resistive force by brake on moving car. या तो लिखना पड़ेगा आपको नेगेटिव साइन के लिए to write this. So students, I have done the numericals for you. Simple numericals, F is equal to ma, and third part of this chapter is Newton's third law. These are numericals. Newton's third law of motion. See carefully. Newton's third law. According to Newton, to every action there is equal and opposite reaction. For example, this is any fixed rigid support. Fixed rigid support. Here the load is tied 10 kgf. This is load in downward direction, but tension upward direction. Equal tension, and it is so every action there is equal and opposite reaction. I give the example of the spring. I scratch the spring. Here the force is applied in this direction, restoring force. Restoring force acts in opposite direction to bring the body in rest position. If I have compressed the spring compressed. Compressed means from both the sides I have applied the force. The spring will exert force in opposite direction. This will be the force by the spring in opposite direction. Here, if I am driving boat, I have to push these what we call in the hand the bars at the back, so my movement is in front. When I move on the floor, I just take my feet just to throw the feet ahead, to move the head. I have to move ahead means I have to throw this floor back. Then only my motion is in front direction. Means I have to exert the force to throw the floor back, so I have motion is in front. So these all are the examples in the third, and the book is lying on the table. Now how much the force is exerting on the book, on the table, it will be equal to the same force it is exerted on the book by the table. Clear? So all these are the examples which I have said. They are given. Feet example, rocket example. As the rocket exhausts out back with the same speed, it moves upward direction in opposite direction. Recoiling of the gun. As the bullet is fired in front, and the recoil gets back in the same with the same speed at the back. So these all are the examples. Catching the ball gives the equal force in opposite direction. So till here exercise 3D, you go through it, and if any doubt it has given only the two numericals. The boy pushes the ball with a force of 10 Newton towards it. What force is exerted by the ball on the boy? East to west direction, the same force. Yeah. Second, the block of 50 Newton is hanging on the rigid support. I have given the example. What force is exerted? 50 Newton. Block of the string, the same force downward weight and 15 upward in tension. Here, if I write here, according to the book, 15 Newton. 15 Newton weight and 15 Newton tension. See. So, students, go through it till here. In the next class, we will discuss gravitation. Be prepared for that. And if anybody has got a doubt, clarify on a personal phone number. Clear? As today Aditi Singh of class 9th has called 3-4 numericals, but I forgot to ask a number, and 2-3 calls I made, and that was a false call. So one student has given number. Thank for that. It will be helpful for me. So now I got the number. I will send the solution to her. Clear? You can call. Clear? Thank you, students. Welcome.